There's a thing you care about, really care about. The thing you think about in the shower, the thing you'd name if someone asked what you actually want your life to be, and you're not doing it. You did the dishes instead. You answered emails that could have waited a week. You reorganized a drawer. You were busy all day, and somehow the one thing that matters most to you didn't get touched. Again. And here's the part that messes with your head. You'll happily do hard things for other people. You'll show up early for a job you don't even like. You'll spend 2 hours helping a friend move. But the project that's yours, the dream that's actually yours, you can't make yourself sit down and start. And you don't understand why. Because it's the thing you want most. So why does it feel like the thing you avoid most? Let me tell you what's really going on. Because you've been told a lie about this, and the lie is keeping you stuck. You are not lazy. I know you don't believe me. You've called yourself lazy so many times it feels like a fact, but lazy people don't lie awake feeling guilty about the thing they didn't do. Lazy people don't care. You care so much it hurts. That's the whole problem. This isn't laziness. This is fear wearing laziness as a disguise. So let me show you what's actually happening in your brain when you sit down to start the thing that matters and suddenly find yourself cleaning the kitchen instead. Procrastination is not a time management problem. It's an emotion management problem. When you go to start something that matters, your brain runs a quick, quiet calculation. And it's not, how long will this take? It's, how will this make me feel? And the answer, with the thing you care about most, is terrifying. Because if you try, you might fail. And if you fail at the thing you don't care about, who cares? But if you fail at the thing that is you, the thing you've secretly built your identity around, then it's not the project that failed. It's you. So your brain does what brains are built to do. It protects you from pain. Right now. In this moment, it steers you away from the threat. And the threat isn't the work. The threat is what the work might say about you. So you feel a flicker of discomfort the second you open the document, and your brain goes, let's not, let's do literally anything else. And the relief you feel when you close the laptop and pick up your phone, that relief is the reward. That's the hit. Your brain just learned. Avoiding this feels good. And it will reach for that same move again tomorrow. That's the loop. Discomfort, avoidance, relief, repeat. You're not choosing to procrastinate. You're being pulled away by a nervous system doing its oldest job, keeping you safe from pain in the next 30 seconds, with zero regard for the next 30 years. And here's the cruelest detail. The more something matters to you, the stronger this pull gets. The stakes are higher, so the fear is higher, so the avoidance is stronger, which means you will always procrastinate hardest on the things you love most. The thing you can't make yourself start isn't the thing you don't care about. It's the proof of how much you do. So now we have to go underneath the fear, because fear of failure is the easy answer, and it's not the whole truth. What you're actually afraid of most of the time is finding out. As long as you don't try, the dream stays perfect. As long as the novel lives in your head, it's a masterpiece. As long as you haven't launched the thing, it could still be brilliant. The second you start, the perfect version in your imagination collides with the clumsy, ugly, real version your hands actually make. And that's unbearable. So you protect the fantasy by never testing it. You'd rather have the beautiful maybe than the imperfect real. There's a name for what's running underneath this, and it's perfectionism. But not the polished, productive kind people brag about in interviews. The real kind. The kind that whispers, if you can't do it perfectly, don't do it at all. The kind that would genuinely rather you produce nothing than produce something flawed. Because nothing can't be judged. Nothing can't be criticized. Nothing keeps you safe. Perfectionism isn't about high standards. It's about fear of exposure. And it will convince you that not starting is somehow protecting your dream, when really it's the thing slowly killing it. So here's the reframe. The one I need you to actually take with you. Failure is not the opposite of success. Inaction is. The opposite of finishing the thing isn't failing at it. It's the slow, quiet death of never beginning. A failed attempt teaches you something. A failed attempt moves you somewhere, but the thing you never start can't fail, and it also can't grow, can't improve, can't ever become real. You think you're avoiding failure. You're not. You're choosing the one outcome that's guaranteed to leave you with nothing, not doing it at all, and the perfect version in your head? It was never the goal. It can't be. Because nobody, not a single person you admire, made the perfect version first. They made the bad version, then a slightly less bad version. Then, 100 ugly drafts later, the thing you saw and called effortless. You're comparing your scary blank page to their polished final product. Of course you can't start. You're trying to skip the only part that actually exists, the messy beginning that everyone has to walk through. So let's break the loop. We break it by changing the situation so the fear has less to grab onto. First, shrink the start until it's almost embarrassing. Your brain isn't scared of the work, it's scared of the meaning of the work. So strip the meaning out. Don't sit down to write the book. Sit down to write one bad sentence. Don't start the business. Open one tab and write the name at the top of a page. The task should be so small it's stupid to avoid. So small there's nothing to fail at. Because once you've started, even tiny, the fear has nothing left to protect you from. You're already in it. The hardest part was never the work. It was the doorway. Second, make a deal with yourself, 5 minutes, then you're free to quit. Set a timer. Tell yourself, honestly, that when it goes off, you can walk away with zero guilt. Most of the time you won't, because starting was the resistance. And once you're moving, staying is easy. But even if you do quit at 5 minutes, you win, because you proved to your brain that the thing isn't dangerous. You sat in the discomfort and nothing bad happened. Do that enough times and the alarm gets quieter. That's how you retrain a nervous system. Not with force, with evidence. Third, separate making from judging. The reason the blank page is so terrifying is that you're trying to create and criticize at the same moment, and they cancel each other out. So split them. When you're making the thing, you are not allowed to evaluate it. The work can be garbage. That's allowed. That's expected. Judgment comes later on a different day when there's actually something to judge. Give yourself full permission to be bad at it first. Bad is a stage, bad is the entry fee. You can't edit a blank page. Fourth, build the environment so the right thing is the easy thing. Don't rely on motivation to fight your phone. Your phone will win every time. Put it in another room. You are not going to out-discipline an environment designed to distract you. So stop trying. Design a better one instead. Make the thing you care about the path of least resistance, and watch how much willpower you suddenly have. Now, here's what to expect so that it doesn't blindside you. You're going to do this, and it's going to work, and then you're going to fall off. You'll string together 3 good days and then miss 4. You'll feel the old pull and lose to it, and the guilt will come roaring back, and a voice will say, "See, you'll never change. You always do this." I need you to know that voice is lying and that the falling off is not the failure. The failure is letting one missed day become a missed week, become a quiet surrender. Missing a day is human. Quitting because you missed a day is the actual trap. So the rule is simple. Never miss twice. You skip today? Fine. It happens to everyone who's ever made anything. Just come back tomorrow. The whole game, the entire thing, is just learning to come back faster. Not to be perfect, not to never avoid, just to return to the work a little sooner each time you drift. That's it. That's the skill. Everyone who's built anything they're proud of is just someone who kept coming back. Because the truth is, you were never going to feel ready. You were never going to wake up one morning suddenly unafraid with the perfect plan and the perfect energy. That day doesn't exist. The confidence you're waiting for is on the other side of starting. It's the reward for beginning afraid, not the requirement for it. You don't think your way into action. You act your way into the kind of person who acts. So here's the one thing, right now. Not tomorrow, not when things calm down. Now, pick the thing you've been avoiding, the one that's been sitting in the back of your mind, this whole video quietly making you uncomfortable. And do the smallest possible piece of it. One sentence, one line, one search, one message, one action. Set a timer for 5 minutes and just touch it. That's all. Just prove to yourself today that the thing you're scared of is something you're allowed to do badly. You're not lazy. You never were. You're just someone who cares so much it scared you into stillness. And starting right now, you get to care and move at the same time. Go start.